The helium cryptocurrency is mined by radio waves. The company behind Helium is now considered a unicorn. The Helium HNT coin is what I almost just said, is worth well over $1 billion. In my opinion, it's got a bright future. Today we're going to be reviewing a new Helium Hotspot miner. And no, they're not mining helium in Liberty City, but I did just play some of the remaster, finally sunk a couple hours into it. I'm having a lot of fun, but I've got the nostalgic factor here with Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City especially. My name is Vosker of the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Slap that subscribe button, but let's turn up the audio and check this thing out. A few cool items just came in today, landed at the VoskCoin HQ. We've got a new outdoor rated Helium Hotspot miner. Just got it in, haven't formed an opinion. Definitely on the review bench here. Also, I'm a nerd, all right? So way back when they were like, hey, you want Pokemon Blue or you want Pokemon Red? And like, everyone who picked the best game, I said Pokemon Blue. So seeing this, it actually has gold on the screen here, but a teardown of the Game Boy Color in the lime green I had back when I was a wee lad. Super cool, super fun. The iPhone breakdown, iPhone 6, one of my favorite phones of all time from Apple, as well as just the Game Boy Advance. The coolest thing about this art, right? It's the art. The second coolest thing though, and the reason why I wanted to bring them up today, is because you can buy these with cryptocurrency. That's cool. Thanks to this company for sending us these out to check out and review. If you think these are cool and you want to grab one too, we got a link out in the video description below. As always, nothing in this video is financial advice. Buying a helium miner is your own choice. Only buy one if you want to one. So a couple months ago, or several months ago, wow, basically the Panther X2 just kind of popped up. And so they are an approved helium hotspot miner manufacturer, okay? They previously released their X1. They've discontinued that, now they have the X2. Very similar miner here. Looks really cool in the render. Doesn't glow green. Sorry, bro. Honestly, I felt a little bit misled. I was pretty excited for the kind of green glowing eyes. But, yeah. Didn't get that. So what do I do? I got no chill. I jumped in there. Whoosh, ordered 5 of them. Was it the smartest decision? Probably not. Did I do it? Yeah, because they were saying delivery soon in stock. Honestly, took a while to get it. Alas, eventually I did get it, okay? So on the surface, a lot of people say, oh, every helium miner is the same. Well, it's been proven that that's just simply not the case. If you want help setting up your helium hotspot mining rig, join the VoskCoin Discord server or post a thread on VoskCoin Talk. We have some of the most incredible helium miners in the world in our community. We have also the most helpful community that will help you instead of talking crap to you like I see oftentimes in the official Helium Discord server. But yeah, so 4 gigabytes of RAM here, which is a critical thing, right? 32 gigabytes onboard memory, and then 64 gigabyte at TF card here, really SD card, right? Which is gonna get it done for you. A critical thing to note here is that it has a 3 dBi antenna. We could talk about antennas for hours. So basically, it's good to start. Tinker with your antenna if you'd like to do so. If you create an ideal antenna setup for your helium hotspot, you will most likely increase your helium mining profitability. So they have dropped the price because they're sitting on apparently a lot of stock. $500 per miner. And they claim to ship within 15 days, big stock. They have US 915 frequency, EU 868, as well as AU 915. They all show in stock and give you the option to buy now. Previously, they said 45 days shipping, or shipping within 45 days. Now they say shipping within 15 days, and they brag about having
big stock.
Previously, when we covered Panther Miner, we did not have a referral code, an affiliate link, or anything like that. And in our initial dealings with Panther Miner, honestly, it was terrible. Apparently, they've let go of that lady, and we have a new point of contact with Panther Miner. He has been much more helpful, and above all, basically what I've just been trying to figure out is like, hey, like, do you really have these miners? Because the last thing people want to do is order miners and then hear delay after delay after delay. Like, for example, Nebra, Syncrobit, Linksdot, among many other manufacturers and resellers have done. So they did send some pictures to help verify we're digging further and requesting more. And they did also open up an affiliate link for us, so if you do decide to buy one, please smash our link down in the video description below to help support the channel. But as always, only buy one if you want one. I'm not here to push stuff on you, but it does mean everything if you support us by buying through our links if you choose to do so. The Panther miners have had numerous issues so far. However, they claim to be working on this and fixing it, right? Clear blockchain data also now clears the peer book. Fixed a disk usage error of the Panther X2 Hotspot, displaying abnormally. Hotspot cannot be updated through the dashboard when using it for the first time. Also apparently fixed. So they do seem to be working on it, making it happen, right? But when you start digging a little deeper, you start wondering, why does this look just like the Brown Helium Hotspot miner? Why does this look just like the Mary IoT Helium Hotspot mining rig? Well, they are literally the same device here. You will notice their antenna is different, but the performance and output here is going to be relatively, if not the exact same. So let's talk about that. A lot of people are like, hey man, all Helium Hotspot miners are the same, but that's just not true anymore. There's been a lot of changes to the Helium blockchain, the Helium network, right? When you're out here mining Helium with radio waves, earning passive income. Well, guess what? The game's changing, the blockchains are growing, and you need to know and be aware of these things. Let me just pull up my handy dandy app down here. So Helium's splitting all their miners into different apps. Not thrilled about that. I have had the Panther miner deployed here for, let's see, I've had it deployed for 2 weeks now. It's one of my lowest performing Helium Hotspot miners, but let me say that with a caveat. Okay, one, it is not the best deployment. I admit that. And it is also currently relayed. I'm out of good spots to deploy Helium miners. I have numerous miners out there, and really there's only so much you can do in a day. In comparison, my best Helium Hotspot miner makes $4 to $5 a day. In the last 24 hours, $4.40. or 0.18 HNT, which I'm really hopeful will be even more valuable in the future. Another Helium miner I consider more of like an average expectation. It has made $2.36 in the last 24 hours, or 0.1 HNT Helium coins. These are both Bobcat miners. I've had an incredible experience with Bobcat. It is the only Helium Hotspot miner I wholeheartedly recommend. If you do choose to grab one, click our link out in the video description below. I also have had a good experience with my minted miners overall, but they have had some starting, stopping issues and things like that. But the way that they go about only selling their in-stock miners, you know, is basically drops. People seem to have a much better experience with the raffle system they recently used. Yeah, so I like these as well. We've been bugging them for a green spot, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, unfortunately. There are no discount codes for either of these miners. I did use a discount code when I ordered my 5 Panther miners, and it, even with the code and shipping, which is ridiculously high, I think, almost $3,000. Here's a tip: order one, order one, order one, order one, order one. You'll probably be below tariff minimums. I'm not recommending avoiding tariffs. Consult your local legislation and experts and all of that. I'll happily pay tariffs and taxes when I need to and I'm supposed to, right? But I paid over $700, almost $800 in tariffs related to these miners, bringing my total price per miner up to $755. Honestly, I find this very annoying considering the fact that these Panther miners are selling for $500 now. Keep in mind that I would be better off just buying this now versus when I bought that then and also had to pay tariffs. My Panther miner has not made me $200. There also was a delay from when I received it and I was able to deploy it. It's an issue that you will find increasingly difficult as you get more Helium Hotspot miners because they cannot all be deployed in the same place. They ideally need to be in their own hex. And you may be like, dude, whoa, 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 you know, we got the BitConnect guy.
Whoa, 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 what's up?
Hey guys, it's Miss Vosk here to tell you about Cryptal.com, which is a cryptocurrency exchange with over 20 tokens, including ERC20 and BNB Smart Chain tokens. Their focus is on usability and have simplified their KYC process and added multiple options for deposits and withdrawals, including Visa, MasterCard, Swift, and SEPA. They built their exchange with everyone in mind, from miners to traders and beginners who are looking to just get started. Check out the link in the video description below to learn more about Cryptal.com. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing.
What a funny name on the Explorer. I swear, like, just the funniest names always pop up when I record videos. We have Mr. Elegant Fuzzy Hippo. That's a hell of a name. So basically, you look at the map and like right here. If you could deploy one right here, ideal. You the man. Probably gonna have huge earnings. If you deploy one in here or here, well, you're gonna have diminished rewards because they scale them down. See that 0.67? You get diminished rewards. But earning 5 helium over the last 30 days, it's not bad. Especially with, in my opinion, where I think helium is headed. That translates to 122 bucks. And that may not be as profitable as it was 6 months ago. But I can also tell you that even at just these current prices, that means that you would pay off, say, this miner, for example, easily within 5 months. Breaking even on a device that will perpetually earn you passive income in 5 months, that is an incredible value proposition. Also, these miners hold their value incredibly well. For a long time, they would sell for much more than their retail prices. They all sell for what they cost right now on eBay, right? So we punch in the Bobcat Miner 300. They're selling all day on here. We could buy now for this one that's supposed to be in hand and ready to ship, right? 780 bucks, 90 bucks. Buy it now, 670. That's a pre-order delivery though. Make sure you watch out for that. I'd only buy things in hand, right? Ideally new, unused, and unopened. Make sure you understand also the risks involved when buying a used Helium Hotspot miner, because the original owner has to transfer ownership to you. And it's a little bit more difficult than you may think. So the best thing to do if you're selling your helium miner is you have it set up, right? And then someone buys it and then you transfer it to their address and then you ship it to them. If you say have it, they buy it, you unplug it, you ship it, they get it, they have to hook it up. I need to double check this, but you may need to assert the location or just simply have it hooked up. Then the device needs to actually sync the blockchain and start working. Then it has to communicate with the network, not just sync it, but also communicate with the network. And it is from that point finally that you can transfer this Helium Hotspot to the new address. You'll find it surprisingly difficult and cumbersome. And that is also assuming that the blockchain and application are all working well. Two things that have proven to become unreliable as Helium deals with massive scaling issues over the last year, but it's also that huge scaling of their network that makes Helium as a project more valuable than ever. The double-edged sword of value there. So let's round out the Panther review though, right? So it's a Helium Hotspot miner. You're mining HNT coins with radio waves. That's a layman way to look at it. There is no lottery system in Helium anymore. Those rewards are sent to Helium stakers. You can stake Helium if you have a lot of coins and earn passive income that way. But really, mining Helium is an incredible way to earn passive income from home. It's a really fun, inexpensive miner that you can buy right now. There are light hotspots on the way. These light hotspots will decrease the just manufacturing requirement, like the minimum hardware specs needed for helium miners, which will make them cheaper to produce. There's more people that also have never even sold just the normal hotspots that have light hotspots set up and ready to launch on the network as well. Approved by Helium, you can go through their sheet and things like that. Depending on Helium's price and everything as well, we may see some of them actually choose to not enter the market. At the end of the day, everybody wants to sell a shovel during a gold rush. And if it's no longer a exact gold rush, some of those people may feel differently. I get asked often, Vosk, if you weren't into helium mining, would you still get into it today? Absolutely. For $500, you can jump into crypto mining, earn passive income. This thing is quiet, right? So the most helium miners, including the Panther miner, we don't really have any noise. We don't really have any power consumption, like $5 a year, right? It's small, it's easy to deploy, pretty sleek. It's not an eyesore, right? In a way, it's almost nice that they really restrict you, unless you try to cheat the system, to deploy one per house, one per location. Because then it's like,
Alright, Nato, I'm gonna buy 2,900 helium miners and I put them all in my house.
you know, oh no, just one, dude, just one. That way you can have like a level of moderation. Obviously you can contact your friends, family, make new connections and try to deploy them, team up with other people. I see that oftentimes fail. You're better off to just deploy them really kind of at your own residence, maybe friends and family that you trust and like, and that they're not afraid of the device. Some people freak out and turn it off, and you're like, but dude, I spent $500 on this. I need to earn my money back and hopefully then some, and then you just unplug it and you don't even tell me, right? You know, so that's why I feel like Drake some days. We got no new friends, all right? But in all seriousness, those are things you need to consider. I've seen many times people overbuy and then they run into issues. Troubleshooting a miner at your friend's house that's not close, that becomes difficult. Troubleshooting a miner at your family's house and they're not tech savvy and they're not into this and they don't even care really, like they're just kind of like doing you a basic favor of letting you set it up. Well, congratulations, you played yourself. So I think a lot of things like that can contribute to negative feelings, emotions, overextending, and just kind of making this less enjoyable. The best thing, in my opinion, you can do is just buy one miner, set it up, check it out, see if you love it, earn some passive income on the way, hopefully pay off the machine. In my opinion, not financial advice, sell the coins, pay off the machine, then you got just free cash, free coins for basically ever. I'm long-term super bullish on Helium. Do your own research, you'll probably end up bullish as well. Not even bringing up the whole 5G aspect. I guess they already did though. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's the Panther miner review. They have a lot of stock. They claim to have a freaking ton of stock. That's why we've sought verification from them. They have sent us these pictures so far. As always, we're requesting more. We're prying. Do your own research. Buy whatever you want to buy. It's really Helium's job, or now what do they call them? Nova Labs, because they're a unicorn company, to vet these manufacturers. But so far, people are getting the Panther miners that they order, and they're getting them in a timely manner. In this mining era, that's really all you can ask for. As always, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm a Doge dad, not your dad. This is Tails, our CHR Chief Helium Officer here at the VoskCoin YouTube channel. And guess what she's saying on this video? She's saying, you better be subscribing. She's saying, you better hit the thumbs up. She's saying that we upload daily, so we better see you tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the view. I probably rambled and talked too much. People are going to talk me in the comments. I couldn't give a f. Let's roll. See you tomorrow. That's all I got. I'm done. I'm hungry. It's dinner time. Good night. Or good morning. Or good afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow. Hasta mañana.
Shine.